Well, he did it, folks. Cody Rhodes, whoa, finished the story. Unbelievable. Night 2 of WrestleMania was absolutely crazy from the off. It began with such energy and just kept pushing right through to the end. Such an incredible event. And these are my reactions to WrestleMania Night 2. So we kicked off with such energy, with such vigour, with Drew McIntyre and Seth freaking Rollins. Their entrances were great. Seth was like, he had like a Mardi Gras behind him. Drew had his like the Scottish swords. It was so nostalgic for somebody from Scotland, and the match was just incredible. I did say this about last night as well though. If you went back to the Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso match and you did play the drinking game where you every time there was a super kick you took a drink, you'd be pretty gone. And this one, if you did it with claymore kicks, well, you'd be on your way. There was a lot of claymore kicks in this match. But such a good match, there's such good storytelling here as well. They built it so well, they sold Seth's injury so well. And then Drew McIntyre got his moment in front of the crowds. Absolutely sensational. For a full 5 minutes. And for that 5 minutes, that segment was just so good as well with CM Punk. CM Punk had enough of all the trash talking. I have to say kudos to Drew for his bored at work tweet in the middle of that match as well. Just pure comic genius. But yeah, CM Punk had enough. He takes down the new champion, whack, hits him with his brace, and then Money in the Bank, and Mr. Damian Priest, Senior Damian Priest, Senior Money in the Bank comes down, whack, with a case, 1, 2, 3, and a new world champion. Just pure drama and pure cinema. Just from the minute it got going, it was just 100 miles an hour. So good. I would give this one a solid like 9 out of 10. Incredible. Really good match. Great way to kick off WrestleMania Night 2. And then their second match was the Philadelphia Street Fight. Bobby Lashley's team against Karrion Kross's team. I lost a bet on this one. I didn't bet for the right team in this one. But if I was to say to you, a WrestleMania with Bubba Ray Dudley, with The Undertaker, with John Cena, with The Rock, all these kind of nostalgic names, even though The Rock's in it at the moment anyway. Usually at a WrestleMania it'd be like some little segment in the middle, like you'd have maybe like Ron Simmons going damn, all that sort of thing. Wouldn't be utilised like completely in most cases. This is a sign it's a new era, because Bubba Ray Dudley is a special guest referee for this one. Such a good call. And Snoop Dogg, you've got him on commentary as well. A really good match. I was getting really tired by this point, so I didn't manage to, some little segments I think maybe like wee blinky moments, I missed a couple. But you have the one that's like from that Kung Fu film, all the sticks, the kendo sticks getting whacked in the middle. Some really nice high spots, tables in there, and then of course you got Bubba Ray Dudley, what up? You know, puts the glasses on, he becomes the Dudley once more. We have the what up segment. It was pure nostalgia, this match. I would give it a solid, a solid 7 out of 10. It was a good match though, I did enjoy it. 7.5, give it 7.5. The next match was AJ Styles against LA Knight, yeah! This one I definitely missed quite a lot of it, but it was still entertaining. I saw the segment on the outside with the back body drop onto the floor. There was a lot of back and forth, a lot of high spots, a lot of false finishes. Definitely, I give it 7 out of 10, and of course, your boy, LA Knight, yeah, takes the victory. And then, of course, the next match, a triple threat, United States title on the line. The entrances were awesome. You got Logan Paul coming in that big prime truck. I don't like the guy, but it was a cool entrance. And then Kevin Owens, his little beach buggy driving down, gives Randy a lift. Randy's a bit shaken by it all. Some really good double teaming. These guys make a good tag team, Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. I'd like to see them as a tag team. Real good double teaming. back and forth. Logan Paul just took an absolute beating for most of this match, which was to be expected. And I got the finish right to a T with the RKO, and then Logan Paul comes in, throws out Randy Orton and gets the pin on Kevin Owens. I got that. So I won my bet for that one as well. And then not to mention the KSI and Randy Orton segment with the Prime Bottle. That was definitely a WrestleMania moment. And I felt, you could say all you want about like Logan Paul, about KSI and all the internet people and stuff, but he said that Randy Orton was like his idol. So very, very happy for him to get that moment with Randy Orton. I think he was really happy with it. And then we've got the women's title match, Bayley and Io Sky. Bayley's entrance was really cool. The fans were so behind her. Io Sky, I thought Damage Control were going to come down to the ring with her, but she sent them away, did it on her own. Really energetic match once again. Like, the energy did not stop for night 2. It was such a good match. I wouldn't say it's as good as Becky and Rhea, but it was still a good match. And Bayley got her moment in the sun. She won the title, and I was really happy for that. A really nice, nostalgic, happy feel-good moment. I liked it. It was good. 7 out of 10 for that one. And then we got the main event. Oh my goodness, this just blew my mind. Like, first of all, you got Cody's entrance, a tribute to kind of Triple H with the crown and stuff. That was really cool. And Brandy seeing him off. Like, you could see the sort of apprehension in his face. Like, we were with him the whole way. Like, the drama building up there. And then Roman Reigns' entrance with a big choir. It was incredible. Like, a really good entrance. You saw a bit of sort of apprehension from Paul Heyman as well, and I did kind of think a little bit. I was like, what's happening here? Is this going to happen? Is this going to happen? And then these two just, it was leaps and bounds, I think, above 39. 39 was a good match as well, but this was a really good match. I remember thinking at the start, with the Bloodline rules, I was like, oh, he's kind of doing it on his own. He was using weapons and stuff, but he wasn't doing like what The Rock was doing, telling the referee he couldn't count or anything like that. I mean, there's meant to be no countouts anyway. But he was kind of just using kendo sticks and stuff, Roman Reigns. And it took a while to actually to get any sort of interference. But when the interference came, oh man, it came. It was crazy. Kudos to Samantha Irvin for the entrances as well. Like, she built it so well. It was like such a big match feel. But when all the kind of overbooking started to happen, oh man, it was just crazy, absolutely crazy. First of all, you've got kind of Cody Rhodes going for that trifecta of Crossroads. Jimmy comes in, super kick. He loves that move. He does super kick. And then you got Jay coming down to see him off and spear off the ramp. Like, incredible. What a WrestleMania moment that is. That's just, it blew my mind. Chef's kiss. Like, so cool. So cool. And then, of course, again, back and forth again. They're even using each other's moves. We had a spear we had 2 spears from Cody. We had a crossroads from Roman. Like, it's just... It takes me back to like when The Rock and Austin were fighting all the time, and they would always use each other's moves. I love it. I remember one of the wrestling games as well. You could steal moves. You can still do it in 2K24, but it's not as. It was a bigger thing back then that you could actually use their move against them. It was really cool, really cool. So as I said, with the super kicks with Jimmy and Jay and the kind of claymores, it'd be a drinking game. Every time I see cool, is another good drinking game for you, because I say way too much. But the next segment, Cody, you think he's going to do it again, and then Solo pops up and repeats WrestleMania 39, and that could have been it. It looked like he was about to get a complete beating. He was just dragging Roman across Cody, and then Cody kicks out, and whose music plays? John Cena! Oh, amazing. And then an attitude adjustment on the table to Solo. And then this was cinema, this bit. The fact that they had the camera on John Cena, and in the background you hear The Rock's music, and you see the final boss at the top of the ramp. he looked so menacing, and even though he's just in the distance, you really felt like, oh no, this is going to be trouble. And John Cena, he played it so well on his face, like really, really good. And then of course you've got the face-off in the ring, the 2 face-off. Cena, you can't see me, rock bottom, and Cena's out of it. Now here is where I thought anyway when I was watching it, this is about to get brutal, because there's all been this whole build about the Mama Rhodes thing, the blood with the belt. And I thought, oh no, this is, because the Bloodline have done segments before where it's been brutal before, and I thought Cody was about to get an absolute pounding, because I saw this match ending with him bloodied. But no, the Shield music plays. Now, this is the part where my mind played all sorts of tricks. I went absolutely crazy. I thought there was all sorts about to happen here. First of all, for some reason, I thought Jon Moxley was there. I thought Jon Moxley was coming into the ring. I think because he couldn't see anybody, The Rock was looking around, he couldn't see anybody, but I actually thought Jon Moxley was going to appear. There's no way that would happen. But yeah, I really did think that. And the second thing I thought was because you couldn't see anybody there, and you saw Roman kind of running around. I thought he was running around about to spear The Rock. And I thought, is this going to be like a Shield thing where Seth and Roman actually form again, and kind of beat everybody up? And then I was like, that can't happen because Roman's defending the title. Like, my mind was just racing because you couldn't see what was going on. And of course, Roman takes out Seth, who had come into the ring with his chair, and then he's no longer a factor. Then again, I thought, right, this is where Rock's about to bloody up Cody Rhodes. And then, of course, we're all expecting, there've been rumours of Austin, the glass shattering, but it's not the glass shattering at all. It's dum, dum, The Undertaker, one-on-one with The Undertaker, player. Yeah, The Undertaker, chokeslam to The Rock. Oh, just breathtaking stuff. And then he just disappears again. I have seen some footage after of him being kind of smuggled out the ring. It's quite funny, but at the time it was really, really good the way they'd done it. And then we've got the finish. So we got Seth on the ropes, we got Cody on the ropes, and we got Roman with a chair. And this, although it was a callback to like the Shield times and the betrayal when Seth hit Roman with the chair, I felt it was also really fitting because a lot of the Bloodline story has been to do with the chair. You had the Sami Zayn thing at Royal Rumble when he hit Roman with the chair, and before that it was like with the Usos. Like, it was such a good callback and such good storytelling. So he's distracted, he hits Seth with a chair rather than Cody. If he'd hit Cody, he probably would have won, but he didn't. He hit Seth, and then he goes for the spear on Cody, but no, and nobody is there. No one is there. It's just Cody and it's just Roman, and you've got the trifecta of Crossroads and Michael Cole. Oh, he made this WrestleMania moment. Because when that 3 count came, he said, finish the story. I mean, you can't get better than that. And just the kind of, I felt emotional. I felt emotional when that happened. It was just amazing. Such a good way to actually finish the story. And I'm very excited for what comes after. The celebration in the ring was so nice as well. It's even like the footage of Roman hugging Paul Heyman at the top of the ramp, even though it wasn't aired at that point. Like, everything just so spectacular. Night 1, Night 2, WrestleMania 40, just one of the best WrestleManias ever, I think, at this point. So good. What were your thoughts on WrestleMania? Are you happy that Cody has finished the story? Are you excited to see what comes on Monday Night Raw? What new feuds are going to happen? Triple H teased that Roman's going into another program. Is it going to be a civil war again with the Bloodline? A new civil war? You've got the other brother coming in. There's so much. There's so much going on. But this has been my reactions to WrestleMania Night 2. So if you did enjoy this content, please do subscribe. Please do give me a little like. And let me know what you thought in the comments. And I will see you in the next one. And I'm so excited for Monday Night Raw!